Hello and good evening and welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be playing more Final Fantasy XVI tonight. Oops. Looks like this screen fell asleep. I need it. I need brightness on my TV to come back. And I need to compare this brightness to what everybody else gets. Alright, that looks good to me. Now we just need my water bottle. Archer, no, I'm not doing anything with the box. It's fine. You're totally fine, Archer. The box isn't going anywhere. He's afraid of cardboard boxes, and I just touched one, and it made that noise that cardboard boxes make when you touch them. They exist. Okay, let's calm down. Okay, enter the Lazarus District. So yes, we entered it. We are here. We have to find a way into that town we're going to.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Oh, something over here. What do we got? Steel silk. I actually don't know if I've gotten any of that yet. New material? Maybe I can upgrade some weapons?
Abandon then. Not abandon then.
Oi! Visitors! Oi! Visitors!
These guys with their Breath of the Wild weapons.
Show ourselves out. Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Oh boy.
Or not.
Remember how to play this game? Okay, let them hit me a few times. To relearn the buttons. It's been like 2 weeks since I got a chance to play.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And
Perhaps
he's
it's
long
time you
dead.
joined him.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Is it, Wade? Yeah, that was a friend, right?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I
Forgive me,
addressed.
my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have
I just
naught
killed all
to
your
do with
friends.
us.
Founder. Dear.
Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Oh, wait.
He lived.
So wait.
I'm glad one of them lived.
We can speak inside.
We can speak inside.
bend the knee.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
The Empire could make
We
examples.
left before the Empire could make examples of us. Though we didn't go far.
Banded together to form the Guardian.
And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after.
Much.
Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
Seen to it that their stay has anything
But
pleasant
we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant.
or just
Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings.
lie.
We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Shields.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? I know about her. But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
There was no secret that
Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
you haven't visited the lady
No offense, my lord,
about the realm.
but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm.
Much has been
She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown.
She can't bear
As
the
to
thought
why, I don't know.
to challenge her beloved.
Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Wait, the Black Shields are broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
So Wade, the Black Shields are broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. Head.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps
Happening somewhere else.
Perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else.
But then,
If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
ours. We both witnessed
Yours
the crimes these
and ours.
men call themselves shields have committed in my
We
mother's
too
name.
have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
Let us go with you.
We must.
The good of Rose.
So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Is your wish.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at
Do our
yours.
duty. With
So
pleasure.
Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Let's go beat the shit out of some people.
Imagine this endeavor will require.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
10 pinches of magic ash. Probably more like a cup of magic ash.
I suppose we owe you our
I suppose we owe you our thanks.
At least you're not dead.
You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
Do I even need to buy anything right now?
Will that be all?
I'll buy one high potion.
Blessing
Will
of
that
the
be all?
crystal is good with
I
you.
think there's a way to increase the amount you can
May the
carry. I
blessing of
haven't
the
seen that yet,
crystals
though.
go with you.
Tell us then, Wade. What is your plan?
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
Until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Old Ed have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Okay. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. Depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Oh, okay. We have 3 party members and a guest.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord. It has been an honor.
Blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing me? How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Oh, jeez.
Come on.
Yeah! Yeah!
Look at me sideways. How is the Black?
Come along now.
On your command.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you. Bear a message
What is it now? I told
from
you.
the Guardians of the Flame.
We bear a message for the Viceroy. From the Guardians of the Flame.
You presume to tell us
Woman
that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might.
Yeah, the dog can probably solo everybody.
with your flame.
Then come,
It's a strong dog.
die along with your flame.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
For Azaria! Revolution ends here.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
dragons, eh?
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't stand flattered.
The little baby dragon was the last line. Oh no. Is it the part we crash?
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish him.
I don't see any more.
Bloody worked.
Nor do I.
Every last one of the
plan worked.
Straight to the mud.
It did. It bloody worked.
Perhaps this will be.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my
Then we just have to kill them all again.
She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation you once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait, I...
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Like, they give you so much crafting material, but not enough things to craft.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love this area will know where your lord.
You have to, like, dangle all these keychains from your waist or something?
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Port Isolde. Rossfeld Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Uttering his name here shall pay with your tongue.
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Is I, the Crandall of Camelot.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
So, like a story he used to tell him.
But in death, I'll plague me still.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench.
Yeah.
And in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Cranford.
Oh, the kitchens! What big guests! We died immediately!
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens! There'll be guests! We dine immediately!
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach.
I demand the good plates!
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
No, don't blame you. Don't blame you.
For better or worse, I've been
Got a lot to shoulder.
governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived.
Final Fantasy music.
And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You're always such a good boy. Now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
What is Jill thinking about, though? Something's on her mind. I mean, the truth of what she had to do.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Monsters.
Something on your mind?
When I served the island, I did so because
Monsters.
once they learned that
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
I let them pull my strings. Made myself into a puppet. It's fun.
And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
I don't want to be a monster.
Jill.
You understand? I want to choose a different path.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Only then, understand.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is
Come on,
much to
Torgal.
tell the others.
It's keeping me very straight on path. Here be monsters.
The family knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. Vivian can hardly make an educated guess.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Discovery then. This. Culinary pilgrim. Borrowed it from old Toad. Means there's no creature in the realm.
Didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
It can't be cooked.
Oh, this?
Delicious.
It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old Toads. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Something tells me.
Yeah, what are we gonna cook?
No for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, It's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn. But unwanted violets? I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Oh.
That's what I might assist. Compile some new entries.
Did you come to borrow a poop seat? Because you can't have...
Yeah, come
Is
on.
there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
There's a plus quest over there.
You wish to study the tomes?
She's taking quite a lot.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Yes.
Nothing to upgrade.
Anything else?
Oh, quite a few. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. Told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know that they've done a fine job. Was a time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these. Well, what for their foul bite. But for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented, our ability to make it on our own. Look at us now. Sid would be proud. My Lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back in Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. Only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the sword of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. Wade. All quiet in the Dominion. The Delamex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs. Neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realized what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you appraised. Gah. Oh, there's no way there from here. Shoot. I wish there was.
Behind their walls and I will join the fight.
Never knew there was every day.
I was not expecting that voice from you.
Get himself. Well, he's the been for a while. The drinks.
How did we never
There are
hear?
new billets being posted every day.
Getting down.
Not enough.
Clive!
Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
We got enough
It's
fire in his
Blackford.
belly to get the up
He
about
ain't
stuff.
himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while.
He's here.
Yet normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but
What'd you say?
not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit?
Right.
So, what you say?
You'll only smell a rat if we both turn up. So, I'll go first.
Fine.
Get to the forge.
If you think it will help.
Then head over when you're
No,
ready.
you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, you let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
No, not Black the
All
One.
right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Burn this.
See what that ring does?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this.
Increase attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Berserkers of Southern Ash, known for their fearlessness on the field of battle, were known to wear these rings not only on their fingers, but pierce through all over their bodies from head to toe. Scholars now believe the unnatural courage they displayed was a result of extended exposure to the concentrated aether imbued in their jewelry that poisoned the blood of its non-bearer wearers and induced madness that ultimately became associated with battle frenzy. What else do I have? I have the one for ignition, don't I? Let me do that, and then I'll do the Berserker ring. Clearview, Sandbreak.
Just taking a while.
I'm no see, Clive. Him, not me.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Long time no see, Clive. What are you doing? You meant to talk to him, not me.
What do you mean? Okay, my...
First August. I know you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Never know, you might feel better forgetting all that.
Did you now?
He's late.
I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right, we're going.
Now he's full of doubt.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen. Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fellow who commissioned it refused to pay. Didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out trapping biscuits as he does making their eyes.
I'm just enjoying all the blankets and the pillows.
Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here,
It's just a little boy.
on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now where the bleeding hell was excited? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen.
Lost
without you.
I'm pleased you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you.
The way he
While you get on
perks
with
up when he sees someone grab snacks.
See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
I like snacks.
Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Alright, so I already know where this thing is, because I've seen it on the board. Ask about griffin sightings. Well, that's specific. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Then do I have the billet for you, Kupo? An especially horrible one that the locals call Dawsmare. Oh, it's a different one. Dawsmare, while passing along the trail from Lost Wing to Care Norvent, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of the elder griffin, known as Dawsmare, a beast much hated for its appetite both for chocobos and for children. Ooh. Rank B. Okay, can I go deal with it? Or am I still locked out? Ah, I can. So Lost Wing to Kaer Norvrent. That's where I need to go. Should be up this bridge, up to this bridge and to the right. Yeah. Speeders? Jill showing up out of nowhere. I only have 2 potions.
It's over.
That's not it. I didn't know that that'll also launch them. Anything at the edge here? Oh, there is something here. Chronolith.
Seems to be working now.
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway.
I wonder if I need a certain
Doesn't seem to be working though.
icon available to use that.
Not exactly prey. Craftsman, enough more than he can chew.
Okay, he acknowledged it, so.
Griffins don't exactly make for
It's
easy
right there.
prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Oh! Oh, it actually powers up my... That's really good. Holy shit. Oh! Was that Jill or Torgal flipping through the air? Ugh. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Ah. Ah! Yeah, I need to jump that. Ah! Oh shit, I did it? That was really close. Jeez. Okay, so if I'm going to do a hunt, I need to make sure I stock up on supplies.
Something there, boy.
Oh yeah, give him a snack. Dogs love snacks.
Could that be our man?
That would have been helpful.
Get it, boy.
All right. So I'll survive. All day before I could get an arrow off. Side of me in the grass, though, I'd be dead if it hadn't. With a knife.
Are you all right?
Camille. Only leather worker.
Dare say I'll survive.
By the smell of me.
That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
My name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
It's the cloud folk. The rare thing indeed for one of the praise and glorifying Tanner.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but...
Sure.
Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
Thanks to you,
What is it?
all the griffin hide I can
Treated
carry.
leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that
Can't just show anybody
I'd be much obliged
how to do what he can do.
I've got some griefs to make. You send your blacksmith
But what you
my
can
regards.
do
Will do. And thank you.
is show them the end result. Because skilled people will be able to
Sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
see how it's made and be like, oh, that's how he did it. It's much the same with art. Like, I can usually see it's about how things are made and how people will have composited their artwork and the times of strokes and brushes they use and how they layer the colors. But that doesn't mean that some skilled people are like still beyond me and I can't see it. I'm like, oh man, I don't know how they did this.
Bloody busybodies, the both of you.
Does the hunt continue?
Sample of supple hide dressed to the artesian Camille's exacting standards. It has nary a trace of the barnyard musk of lesser leathers, instead smelling faintly of rose hips.
Along with his regards.
As skilled as you sounded.
You're joking.
Done. It's a secret. It didn't cross-grain.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. A few times too. Ivory is tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather working community.
We better keep this close to our chests.
So cheerful.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my mind to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Something like that is good.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them.
I like that because that's how it is. It's like, oh, I can see what he did and how he did it.
This leather would need.
I'm not going to be able to do that.
Some curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Spins a yarn like old Blackboard in his cup. That's sorted. Duties to attend to.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there.
Quest complete.
That wouldn't have been the same anyway.
So what do we get from that?
No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks,
Drake
Clive.
Slayer's belt.
You've given me my mate back.
Okay, so can I use that right away? You have obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options. Okay. Ooh, Electrum.
How am I meant to do that then?
Clive.
I get that from a hunt. Right? That's what the little monster guy means? Okay.
How am I meant to do that then?
Let me stock up on some supplies.
That it? Fine.
Monsters take quite a liking
to And what can I do for you? Coin purse weighing you down?
It's better I'll be here. Behind you. Oh.
Hang her for stuff, and she's like, "You're robbing me! How dare you!" Okay, and I can do this other side quest as well.
Better I'll be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
I don't know. People complain about the side quests in this game, but I've enjoyed them all so far. They're all like world building.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
Ow. You've made the orbit. You got to get cleaned up. Wanted violence.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we? So,
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. That's the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were,
Scorpion
you won't find
tails.
anyone selling them these days.
I'm sorry, Jill. So sorry. Gosh.
I dare say
Shoved her out of the way.
3 reads
No
would
way
be
to
the
treat
best
Jill.
bet. Memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
You don't cause any trouble, man.
Me causing trouble?
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Oh, you can glide.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Thanks, girl.
Thanks, girl.
The tail of a certain species of scorpion are prized as a delicacy, the trace amounts of poison remaining in their flesh lending them a certain piquancy. The common marsh scorpion, however, not only lacks a stinger, but subsists on a diet of mudworms and bog moss, lending its flesh an altogether more troubling tang. Huh.
Get this back to the villain before it goes bad. At least.
Okay. All quests cleaned up.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
I don't know, I hear people complaining about quests, and I'm just like, do you just not want to play the game? It's okay.
Indeed. What am I supposed to do with this?
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
You're wrong. That's your
I did indeed.
The party goes us.
Marvelous! Let's see.
Oh god, he's gonna kill us.
What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted
Oh
violet.
god. Oh, it's purple.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
She's of obscurity. Grab a spoon, see? Let's eat one at a time. Three. Oh, it'll be too late once I pick the bowl clean. You're lost.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Choking on swamp. Yet. I'm through the BT notes.
Odin's teeth. What the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And
He likes it? Oh, okay.
complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest.
Oh god, what have we done?
A steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful.
Defense by 30, hey.
They will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm
Sure she will.
Okay, now we can speak with Vivian, because there's no more quests. Yeah. Although there might be more hunts on the board. I am interested in that. Excuse me, that said 100 last time I was here. It said 100. You liar. You liar.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. All done?
Okay, what do we got? Fairview Sand Break.
All done?
Winged Harpy. Broken Hill Rosaria. Can we do a quick save? Up here, okay. Kind of big. Holy Eye, Holy Hand, Old Road. What's it say specifically? Coming by way of Care Norvent. So, this area. Seems closer. I wish I could carry that list with me so I can reference it.
It's hard for us down there. We're in some all the camp. Stoned if we even.
There is no coin to be had in this miserable land. Even if they wanted to trade with us.
Over there?
I know.
That's a big.
It was hard for
The
us
big
down
wings.
here in Sandbreck before the capital fell, but now
Kind of like a harpy.
we'd be stoned if we even approached Northreach.
Aruna. Cool. Something over here I didn't explore?
I know I will.
Yeah. Is there anything all the way over here? Advent. Oh, fancy chest. That's it? And then the last one is in Rosaria, I think.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Typical nobles.
Eva?
How did we
205. It's quite a bit before I get to that one.
I have more for you.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Broken Hill, Rosaria.
Eva?
Top the hill
Again,
adjacent
I may
to
have more
East
for you.
Pole. Broken. I know where it is. It's up here. Let me do a save here. Belphegor. to just fight this Raytheon really quick. Oh god, oh god. Oh. Watch out for that. Oh. Whew. Hey, it's hard. Dragon Talon. It's not what I needed. Okay, hunt's taken care of. Side quest taken care of. I didn't burn through all my resources, so. Yeah, cool.
Again, I'm touched that you should find me such.
The company. So, it's intoxication.
I get the charm.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charm. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Irons made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
In which the Orthodox Crusade one day sail forth.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustinus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to...
I wonder if there's any significance to all the crystals being named after a Drake.
Not much else
or relating to Drakes.
Let's see if Jill's ready.
Ready?
Typical nobles.
It will be over soon. One way or another.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's Breath, were you?
Fair enough.
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Jutting forth from the fiery maw of sacred Mount Tristanus, the Mother Crystal is the pillar upon which the faith of a cloistered nation rests. The boiling sea. It's actually boiling. Or was it just called that because it's a little warm? The tepid sea. The lukewarm sea.
Masters late, and the Crusaders took to the seas. Beats and movement.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
My only child is right. I have to do this.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Whatever.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
Archer.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.
Safety. In a sea.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing us
Got a trek ahead of us.
to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
13 years this war.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I knew its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard.
The perfect little shortcut.
Right. It's never They're the only way past them.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Is the cure fun? Feels like an adventure now. Oh, jeez. Oh. They're bad ones.
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
What are the bad ones like? They have a Minotaur. Oh.
The old arboretum is just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
And what's in the chest? I thought that said Breath of the Wild. I don't like the terrain here.
Ugh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh god.
It's turned. This area can't handle.
But now it's a Kashik. Worse breath.
It's turned.
Nothing short of this area can't handle. Just for a couple times. Be sure to keep clear of this wall.
Believe me, I'm used to it. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Oh god. Ugh. Shit. Shit, 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 shit.
I still can't believe they can jump.
Cool. You don't get the cool action shots from the first one, but it's the boss now, not the actual boss. I used quite a few resources in that fight too. What am I down to? 1 potion?
Press on.
Yes.
Ooh, now it's hot. We're wearing this heavy gear. Shit. Do you? Okay, got a high potion.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this heat.
Is that cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Level up! Yeah, take more health. I think I need it. There's stuff up there. Should actually check out my ability points too. 1252. Oh god. Nah, it's just about dead. And up here. There's no map. Shoot. So one way is progress, the other way is exploration. Ah, that's all it was. Okay. So you can avoid a difficult fight, I guess. That shit looks hot.
Is there no other way across?
Can't go that way now.
Let's not do that again.
Let's not.
Bombs. Oh, fuck!
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
I'm going the right way. Something dragon wings.
Drake's breath.
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
I don't think it's friendly.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Oh! This is the kind of enemy you give fire resistance to. Armor? New armor? 6, 4, and 12, yeah. Woo! Oh shit! Oh, it's got spiked.
What's it doing?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Too slow.
Flame lizard sling. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
You heard?
Just hot.
We make for the sanctuary.
Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
You're not allowed to die on his
The
Jill.
inner chambers is just up there.
We'll enter the combat.
Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
Here, here.
There's someone there.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
I don't know what good a wooden door would do in a place like this.
Lady Marley. It's me. Python Buther. It is, my lady.
A man and a dog.
I'm so glad you're safe. And I you. Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady, but I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
We have to get the sanctuary.
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Come on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. A long life, promise. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me. Same.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive.
We're nearly at the Comric.
All right.
It's a welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Okay. They've been spaghettified. A map. Be useful to have a map. And the game is pretty straightforward, so...
How many of them are there?
How many of them are there?
Yeah, this guy. That's locked. That looks locked over there. Full health. 1,200. I missed something, didn't I? This just took me to... Oh, there's a door. That's what I missed.
There's something I need to do. I saw the patriarch do things no one should see. So I swore that he would die by my hand.
Understand? I face nothing. You
Clive.
must face yours.
There's something I need you to know. I saw the
He's having his way with the women.
to see, and so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons. Then you must face yours.
Yeah, it's like a literal fountain for me then.
We're nearly there. Just one last push. We're nearly there. Just one last push.
That guy saw me tore him to shreds, and he's like, I guess I'll try. No. I'll just take a nap. Oh. What's that do for the Will of the Wakes? Increases duration, okay. Oh, they just sacrifice people to the crystals. Okay.
beg forgiveness for your failure. For years, I fought your orders, fought your wars.
Shiva's dominant.
Just as you took me.
Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
What did you do in return?
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return?
Sullied the stain of... I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
As the Holy Mother wills it!
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. The penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be
This guy's like, ooh.
Nor will I suffer you to create another.
A monster!
Does the beast bear its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to escape. You do it by choice. But never again. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
Joshua. Okay. Hadouken!
Remember how it felt?
Why can't I do it?
Why? Why can't I do it?
that laugh back forever. Better make this quick.
Oh shit. Cool.
Damn it.
Right. I won't take long.
All right. I won't take long. Let's try.
Oh boy.
That's all ready.
Oh boy. Okay, jeez.
Nice try.
Liquid flame.
Enough. Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Here.
Ice sword.
Here. Use this.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
Crystal, what did you do to it?
I do.
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? What?
I become an outlaw.
Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
Was a sin. I had to. Now I
Shiva accepted her price.
with my head held.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Isn't the whole place? Okay, there we go. It's like, this is awfully, unclimactic. A shortcut. Oh no, wait.
Need to leave.
Agreed.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
Hmm.
Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Not that Ultima is within Joshua. How long can he keep him contained? Is he even in control?
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Meanwhile... Oh, Joshua's here! Oh. Huh.
This way, Your Grace.
I'm bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you. Leave your bed.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, I see it.
Well, if you're...
There's a fissure in his chest.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did.
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all.
Such a sanctuary.
Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbreque?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbreque included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice.
Your sky begins to black, blessed by the crystals. Spoiled.
As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled, like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while.
It's the first time we've heard her name.
Return by the Dalmekian trail, once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing.
Joshua's also has always been sickly too.
I know. Thank you, Yote.
So it could be his illness catching up to him. On top of everything else he's been going through, jeez. Meanwhile again.
Attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again. Only because your fleet has been put as a unit on plane. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital? Enough.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
Armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you honestly happen. They are dug in like ticks, seek to grow out the sea.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless.
Public and soldiers starve.
And what if our wise goaded into war without any thought as to what fears it might reap?
If I take the field, so too
Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
Instead of liberating the Dominion,
You would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our new to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution
Oh.
to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor?
advise you any longer.
What?
The meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
Because her and the Empire are at war with...
Is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
Their eyes. Though I confess, at my own doubts.
Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
Did son of war is the son of
Third.
Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies?
Very well.
I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. We need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. He would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey.
What is that?
Old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
Archer, you don't need a bark. Okay.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
Cool. Alright, well, we're going to save and call it a night here. We'll have some upgrades to do next time. Check out the new side quests that I've unlocked, and yeah, we'll keep going. So that'll continue tomorrow night, more Final Fantasy XVI, and of course, Thursday we've got Tears of the Kingdom, and Fridays, Street Fighter 6, still playing through that. Didn't get a chance this weekend, or this week, yesterday. But it's still the plan to play that on Fridays. So yes, thank you everybody for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, and yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye-bye.